Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Indiana Pacers. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Here comes the screen. Rubio. Pacers have it. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Rubio into the front court. They trail by 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Suns control the possession. Rubio. Takes stock of the floor. Miles Turner with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Oladipo. Fires the 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Here's Rubio up top. 8-0 is the score. Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here's Rubio into the front court. 10-0 is the score. Miles Turner, huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Off the assist.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Pacers control. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Pacers come up with it. Nice finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
The Suns with 4 to shoot. Oubre. For 3. Off the mark. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Phoenix with it. To Kelly Oubre. Rubio. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he missed the free throw. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Domantas Sabonis able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Victor Oladipo with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Sabonis can't connect. It's Suns ball to Rubio. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
And draws the foul.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. He makes them both. It's Phoenix ball. The drive right to the basket. Miles Turner sends it away. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Turner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 4. Good start.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching an NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run. And myself and all the scouts, everybody's like, whoa, wait a second. What is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a train who he is, a big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
Phoenix. Driving right to the basket. DeAndre Ayton. To Oladipo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick, how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Oubre to Rubio. Here comes the screen. Miles Turner sends it away. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Nice pass to set things up. Missed a wide open look. Short jumper stays out. Suns with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Oladipo. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Layup goes down. Well done.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rubio into the front court. Trailing by 14. And he finishes at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Can't connect from inside.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Suns control the possession. Rubio
Let's go.
cleans it up. He got a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
With a drop step. Crawford's there for the rebound. Here's Rubio into the front court. Down 12. Short jumper won't go down.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Cleans the offensive glass. From the painted area, won't go down. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Phoenix with it. Rubio. Has a chance. Shot misses by Bender. To Oladipo. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Five to shoot for Indiana. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. from long range. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion.
Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Indiana basketball. To Brogdon. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Turner. No good. Brogdon. Screen coming. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Miles Turner swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Great pass to set it up. Turns and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Brogdon. Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Brogdon. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
The drive, right to the basket, right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Here comes the screen. Curling inside to Turner. Oh, he had him there for a second. Turner. 24-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Lamb, guarded by Kelly Oubre. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Miles Turner rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brogdon. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Fires the 3. Yes.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse than a wide open 3.
To Mikal Bridges. Here's a chance from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
To Turner. Aaron Baines pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Miles Turner tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Miles Turner slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Oubre.
Need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Indiana with the basketball. To Brogdon.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Rebound Oubre. To Crawford. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Brogdon. Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. To Turner. No, had him going there for a second. And count the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's Suns ball. To Kelly Oubre. Brogdon. Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Victor Oladipo with the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Kelly Oubre. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 4 out of 7.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
DeAndre Ayton. To Kelly Oubre. Shot clock winding down. It's Sabonis with the rebound. To Turner. Stuffs it down with authority.
And easy too. Get back on defense.
Knock loose. Pacers come up with it. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. T.J. Warren with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Short jumper off the mark. To Oladipo. Count the basket inside.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Swings it. To Brogdon. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeAndre Ayton, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were...
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Here comes the screen. Pacers have it. It's Phoenix ball. And a throwdown.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip.
Oh, yeah. Me and you. Let's go. Play deep.
Shot misses by Bender. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Pacers have built a comfortable lead, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The Suns did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers to the feet. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Defense, let's go.
Oladipo. Rubio to Kelly Oubre. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. Phoenix has the ball. To Kelly Oubre. Shot from the lane won't go. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Picked up by the Suns. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Oladipo. To Turner. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Oladipo. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Easy path to the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
T.J. Warren. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. A pass stolen by Phoenix. And the basket good at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
That's his second.
Domantas Sabonis trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark at the line. Rubio into the front court. His guys down big. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Ricky Rubio at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oladipo into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Oubre. just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Oladipo. Has a chance. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oladipo, not that time. Slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Oladipo. Had a chance, but it's no good. Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle. And the finish at the rim.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
The pass set it all up.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Pacers with the possession. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. It goes down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Tyler Johnson. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Pacers control. Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Eight-second violation. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Oladipo matched up with Kelly Oubre Jr. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. To Oladipo. Beyond the arc for three. Off the iron. No good. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
He gets it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo. That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Scores from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Here comes the screen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Runner's good there.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Time to shuffle things up. For three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Brogdon. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Jamal Crawford. He's 3 for 7.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. Crawford. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Suns with the basketball. Crawford. Probing the defense. Crawford. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curling inside.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time for some new personnel into the game. Brogdon. And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Aaron Holiday at the line. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
I got ball.
Crawford. Gets to the basket and scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Wide open look, won't go. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Straight on look to Brogdon. Oh, had him going there for a second. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. It's Ayton with the rebound. Crawford. Misfires. It's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. 15-footer at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Pacers are feeling good. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Suns control the possession. Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Mikal Bridges. They'll look to Bender down low. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Finish that. To Rubio. To Crawford. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Turner. And 2 points to the board.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Rubio to Crawford. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. From the outside, no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Knocked loose. To Mikal Bridges. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. And count the basket inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Crawford to Rubio. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Deep right corner, Brogdon. Going to launch, beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Rubio. Block shot.
Don't stare him down like that after.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Great dish to set it up. For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Jumper's good.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Driving right to the basket. To Turner. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Mikal Bridges. They'll look to Bender down low. Shot from the lane won't go. To Turner. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And the slam. Jay, that's been the story.
Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
Goes 2 for 2. To Turner. And he'll go to the foul line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
And he makes them both.
Good money.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Miles Turner snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Turner. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Substitution being made in this one. Rubio. That is great vision to set it up. Miles knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Can't miss those. Rubio guarded by Reed.
Please, give me the ball, give me the ball.
From the painted area, won't go down. Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys down big to Kelly Oubre. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ricky Rubio. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Here comes the screen to Turner. No, I missed a short one there. To Rubio. Gets it in the right corner. Oubre. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Pacers with the possession. Here comes the screen. It's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease. Count it. That's That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Turner. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. Phoenix with it. To Rubio. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Miles Turner up against Oubre. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Miles Turner has got two shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it.
Good shot, good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
The screen sets him up for two.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Rubio. Short jumper stays out. Good look that time, but off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Davon Reed at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 66%. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Kelly Oubre. Oh, ferocious slam inside. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
TJ Leaf at the line for two shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
T.J. Leaf. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. To Crawford. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Oladipo. It's Suns ball. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. This one to the Pacers as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers. The Suns didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Indiana Pacers were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player.
On behalf